So as you all have just seen, this was an interview that Kamala Harris had with the National Association of Black Journalists. And she did not look pleased. And the interviewers also did not look pleased at the end of this. So throughout this piece, throughout the interview, there was a few topics that were discussed. All right. So, first off, she was talking about the economy, and she was talking about how her administration, they had the worst unemployment rate since the Great Depression. Okay. And then she was talking about the insulin prices, how they were lowered, which I was watching a fact-checking video, and they were actually saying that was essentially an expansion on the program that Trump created when he was in office. So it was just interesting with that. But overall, it didn't seem like they were meshing well, like she was resonating well with these interviewers, especially with one question that was had, and that happened to be about guns. And when Kamala experienced just a little bit of pushback in relation to this question, she visibly looked irritated, and she started talking in a way that kind of came off a little disrespectful, and with all of this, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I guess I'm confused, because the whole point in saying that you're this black woman, etc., pandering to black people for just simply the identity politic behind it, I would think that if you're doing all of that, you would be extra excited. You would try to make it seem like, even if you're not that happy to be there answering these questions, you would put more thought into it, not be so annoyed, at least by the appearance and the way that she was responding to these questions, since this is your targeted audience, right? That's what I thought. So it was very interesting. She was acting also a bit dismissive throughout it as well. And then at the end, she's like, bye, bye. And then you see that little smile turn into a frown and just like an irritated face. And obviously you saw that the interviewers were also looking like, okay, what just happened here? Why did this just happen? So overall, to me, it's just very interesting because she looked annoyed during this. But this is your target audience. You've been running on, I'm a black woman, I'm a black woman, I'm a black woman. Anytime someone says something against that, it's no, I'm a black woman, I'm a black woman, I'm a black woman, But then you go and look at this and it's like, well, this is your community. This is the people that you should be talking to, the people that you should be bonding with the most. And then you go and look at that, and then it's like, I don't really want to be around them. I'm not really cool with this. I'm just doing this for the photo op and, for just the interview, and then I'm out. So I thought that was very interesting. But let me know, am I reading too much into this? Let me know down below.